Alright, apparently I'm not going to be able to get through my Son of the Star review until I have a rant about Percy fucking Jackson. Because I keep going on this tangent. There will be very minor Son of the Star spoilers in this, but I need to rant about how sick I am of Percy cameos. I put up with the Percy cameo in Magnus Chase. I liked the Percy cameo in the Hidden Oracle. But why does we keep having to have a Percy cameo in every freaking series or book? Because I will admit, there haven't been many just standalone stories like The Sun and the Star. And I can accept that it was at least made sense. His cameo in that made sense. But that doesn't mean I have to be happy about it. I'm sick of Percy as a character. Rick, I don't think, can just let Percy well enough alone. He's had his trouble, with the gods and monsters. Just let the poor boy, go off to college and have a normal life. Do not keep pulling Percy back into plots. Stop acting like he's the only character of worth in this series. This especially bothers me when it comes to Annabeth, and especially in the Magnus Chase series. We already had Annabeth as our cameo character. She's Magnus's cousin. She has every reason to be important to the plot. But instead, the only significance she has is being both Magnus's cousin and Percy's girlfriend. Why couldn't you have helped Magnus, Annabeth? Why did we have to bring in Percy Jackson? Oh, I know, because we can't leave Percy well enough alone. And here's the thing. Annabeth recently seems less like a character in her own right and more like a set piece. She's there to be pretty and be Percy's, pretty girlfriend. Annabeth is a fucking badass, and I think Rick has forgotten that. I bet if I went back and counted the lines in their cameo in The Sun and the Star, she would have had significantly less. I don't think she said a whole lot. I hate it. Stop acting like Annabeth is not a character. This is a mix between I'm sick of seeing Percy being everywhere. I'm also sick of Annabeth being shoved to the side. I'm hoping she has some kind of cameo or something to do in the rest of the Trials of Apollo series somewhere, because I feel so pissed on her behalf, because she just has nothing to do. She was integral to the plot in Percy Jackson and the Olympians from book 1. Come book 3, she is Percy's entire, inciting incident. His whole reason to do anything in the Titan's Curse is to save Annabeth. She's been a crucial character since the very beginning of the series, and yet she's just sort of shoved off to the side. Sure, I should probably feel bad that Grover also isn't given a whole lot of importance in the rest of the series after the first one, but I also know that Grover is going to come back in Trials of Apollo, which gives me hope for Annabeth. This is twofold, me just hating how oversaturated the books are with Percy Jackson, and how Annabeth is shifted to the side. I just hate it. I hate it. Not everything has to revolve around Percy Jackson. He does not need to cameo in every other fucking book in a series. We were fine in Magnus Chase with just Annabeth being a point of just being the cameo from the Greeks. We did not need Percy as well, and I really feel like we could have gotten through The Sun and the Star without a Percy cameo. I can see plot-wise why it was there, But it's just, are we ever gonna have a book where Percy is not mentioned at least once? At all? Please. I want to read the Kane Chronicles so bad, but I'm worried it's just gonna become another Percy fanfare. Alright, now that I've gotten that out of my system, I should be able to move on with my review. Thank you guys so much for listening.